Petite Rouge, a Cajun Red Riding Hood by Mike Artell. Back in the swamp where that Spanish moss grow, I heard me a story from long time ago. In a little old house that been built out of wood live a girl people call Petite Rouge Riding Hood. One day when her grandmother come down with the flu, Petite Rouge mama told her what she got to do. Take her this gumbo and tree or two sweater, and some of this boudin gonna make her feel better. You can take the parole with that big long push pole, then there's just one more thing that you need to be told. Don't stop in the swamp, don't you stop on the way, 'cause the swamp's full of gator shed, that's where they stay. So you take that cat and the parole with you and bring yourself home just as soon as you through. Petite Rouge take that food and a cat to Jean too, then jump in that parole like she told to do. Mama wave adieu and to Jean he waved back as they float through the swamp where the water looked black. They don't be gone long when they see by a stump a big long green log that got plenty of bump. That log get come close to the pirogue and say, "Now what you two doing out here, s'il vous plaît?" It was Claude, that old gator. Petite Rouge got a hunch and old Claude thinking he'd like to have her for lunch. "We taking this food to my grandma," she say, "and I got me this pole so you get out of the way." "Pardon, mademoiselle, I don't mean to be rude. I just thinking that maybe you share some of your food. A taste of that boudin or shrimp etouffee, that's all that I want, then I get out of the way." Petite Rouge raised that pole way up high in the air, and she looked at old Claude and she give him a stare. "I'm counting to 3, and if you still there, this pole gonna hit you where you part your hair." And when she say 1, old Claude back out of the way. He know that the girl sure enough mean what she say. Then little Petite Rouge pushed that pirogue again. Old Claude closed his eyes and old Claude start to grin. "I got an idea and I know what to do. I'll give me that food and that little girl too." That gator swim fast and then quick as them miles, he up on the porch of Grandma's old house. He opened the door, then stick in his head, and then he see Grandma asleep in the bed. He tried to tiptoe so she don't hear no sound, but his tail bumped the shelf and 2 cups fall down. When they hit the floor, crash, it break both them cups, and Grandma she hear it and Grandma wake up. "Say, Cree," she exclaim, "I know this ain't right." Then she run in the closet and lock that door tight. "Ha ha," old Claude laughed, "you can hide, that's okay. In fact, it's more better with you out of the way." Claude put on the nightgown and Grandma's nightcap, then jump in the bed like he taking a nap. He pulled up the covers round his big old green head and pretended his grandma just lying in bed. And sure enough, right soon there's a knock at the door and Claude said, "Come in, what you stay outside for?" And then walked to Jean and Petite Rouge Riding Hood, and they look at that grandma and she don't look good. Petite Rouge, she said, "Grandma, you face is all green and your skin got them bumps. Now what did that mean?" Old Claude make a smile and he said, "It's that flu, it make me all green with them bumps, that's for true. Why don't you come closer, 'cause I want to see all that good food your mama done cooked for po' me." Petite Rouge Riding Hood and then to Jean the cat, they take a step closer from where they was at. Petite Rouge, she said, "Grandma, I know you've been sick, but I think my eyes be playing on me a trick. Your mouth kinda big and your nose kinda long, and I got me a feeling there's something bad wrong." "I've been rubbing my nose with them tissues," said Claude, "and my nose look funny 'cause I rub it too hard." "Now, come one step closer," said Claude kinda sweet. "I'm thinking that maybe it's about time to eat." Petite Rouge and Jean get up real close. When Claude smiled, Jean turned as white as them ghosts. Petite Rouge, she said, "Grandma, your teeth big and white, and Jean and me know that something ain't right." And that's when Claude laughed and he said, "Oh, my sweet, it ain't right for you, but it's sure right for me." Claude threw off them sheep. Petite Rouge shout, "Aye, it's that gator who wanted me to launch out of me." Claude crawled out of the bed and then onto the floor. Then Petite Rouge knows she got some trouble for sure. But the Jean the cat, y'all, he know what to do. He's smart for a cat, yeah, you know that for true. When Claude turned his back, Dijon run to the table and jump up on top just as fast as he's able. He find him the bottle that say red hot sauce, and he reach back his arm and he give it a toss. He see Petite Rouge catch the sauce in her hand, and he pull out that basket, a piece of boudin. He toss that boudin just when Claude start to hiss. Dijon cross his fingers and hope she don't miss. Petite Rouge watch that boudin come fly through the air, then she reach up and catch it, but guess who right there? That's right, it was Claude. Petite Rouge knew one thing, old Claude's mouth ain't open 'cause he liked to sing. She take that hot sauce, and before you count to 2, she soaked that boudin with that sauce, true and true. She shoved that boudin right in front of Claude's nose just about the same time Claude done snap his jaws closed. He think he done bought Petite Rouge Riding Hood, and at first Claude be thinking she tastes pretty good. But then he stopped chewing and closed both his eyes. Then he sit up and think maybe he's gonna die. He make them backflip 'cause that boudin so hot, and the next thing you know his tail tighten them knot. He dance all around, he don't know what to do. His mouth feel like fire, his nose burning too. So into the swamp with his mouth open wide, Claude jump in the water to cool off inside. And then from that closet Grandma she peek out 'cause she want to see what be making Claude shout. And when she see Claude in that swamp jumping around, she come out the closet and dance up and down. Then Grandma, Dijon, and Petite Rouge Riding Hood be roll on that floor and they laugh themselves good. Then Grandma stand up and she dust off her clothes. She say, "Whoo, that food sure smell good to my nose." Now, pull up some chair and let's take a look at all of the good food your mama done cooked. And soon they all eating that shrimp at a fair, boudin and gumbo with lots of filet. And when they all through, Petite Rouge tell Grandma, "Go sit yourself down in your big rocking chair." Grandma she sit down with Dijon on her lap, and soon Petite Rouge and them all take them nap. And folks in the swamp that say that sometimes they see old Claude hanging round that old stump of a tree. 'Cause Claude, that old gator, he finally cooled down, but when he see people now, he don't come round. Old Claude reckon people be too hot to eat. He don't know that the hot sauce done made all the heat. Old Claude, he been tricked, so it all worked out good for Dijon, Grandma, and Petite Rouge Riding Hood.